This is a side of running that you often don't see. It's be crazy because there's over 20,000 runners in this race, but this is all part of it. I want to take you on a journey into running what is going to be the most iconic marathon in all of Africa. We're going to try and mix with the real culture of runners, the people that are at the back, the people that are in there, talk to them, find out why they're doing it, why they're running, what it's about. That in itself is amazing. But more than that, what happens when you go and try and attempt to run this race and you're not trained? What happens if you do the wrong things? Let's see what all the excitement is about. So we're at the DHL Stadium, and this is where we need to pick up our registration packs. Right, so we've already found some of our first helpers for this marathon major. Look how happy they look.
Because we're not running, sir.
Yeah, have you heard that? They're happy because they're not running. So here we come. The blue carpet welcomes us in to the registration place. I'm already feeling like an athlete as we're coming out into the DHL Stadium. And here we are inside the DHL Stadium. So it's quite a fancy entrance. They are drawing us in. I can feeling the majorness of it. They really have gone to a lot of effort. There's a great vibe here already. It's crazy to think that this is actually the parking area for the stadium, and they've transformed it into this really cool expo. Right, we've got some running stash, so nothing left to do but get out and do this event. Everyone thinks running simple. Just put on a bit of clothes and get up there and run. But man alive, is there gear. Let me just show you what gear is involved. Here we go. Put these on underneath your whatever shorts so you don't get chafing. Then you've obviously got your shorts. Then I've got this headband so I don't sweat. Oh no, that's actually my headband, so you don't sweat. I've got this that goes on my arms so I can wipe off even more sweat. Then of course you need your sunglasses. Then don't forget the secret, nipple plasters. Men need that. Suntan lotion. Then of course you've got your pack that goes around you. And in your pack you've got all sorts of things. You've got Vaseline, you've got tablets. I've got a spare battery. Then obviously you've got your shirt, which has got to have your number on the race number. And then on the back it's got to have your athletics number. Then of course you need a hat because it's going to get shiny. And then don't forget you need the shoes with the right types of socks. Otherwise that's going to drive you insane. Then of course there is the pack that goes on my back because I've got to carry all this crazy stuff somewhere. So that goes in your back. You've got your water bottles. And in the pack we're also going to need these things to hydrate us. And then you need some snacks. I mean, you want to enjoy this thing. So we've got peanuts and knickknacks and things that are going to keep us going. And then, on top of all of this, for the first time, we've got to bring camera gear. I mean, somehow got to capture this, got to get into it. So I've got to get spare batteries. I've got to get microphones. And all of this somehow has to be put onto my body and carried for 42.2 kilometers. Is it going to work out? Well, that's the question. Let's see tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big day. Very important is getting ready for the marathon. The night before, it's important to be totally relaxed and enjoy yourself. Nothing better than a beautiful outside bath. This is a side of running that you often don't see. It's like 3:15 in the morning, getting up, and now you've got to get yourself all dressed. You've got to get a little bit of food in. Who wants to eat at 3:15 in the morning? And yes, then we've got to get to the race. And so we've got at least an hour's drive to get there. And I don't know, the parking could be crazy because there's over 20,000 runners in this race. But this is all part of it. Right, it's time to head out into the pitch dark. 3:55, going to pick up the other runners and let's go and see what this is all about. So here's the Joy. The time currently 4:58 and nice traffic jam. This is what happens when you've got so many runners wanting to do a major event. And so the question is, will we make it in time, or will we have to park our car here on the freeway and run? Right, there we have it. We have finally found a parking somewhere, who knows where, and we are now going to begin the walk, a mere 2 kilometers to the start. Too early, don't run yet. Right, the excitement is getting palpable as we get ever closer to the stadium and the start of the epic journey. What will happen? Will it be a success? And will our newbie runner get to the end with a smile on his face? That is the question. There he is, Luke, looking very excited.
This is me before the marathon.
It's his first ever, and he looks confident. So the newbie is doing all the things you should especially do for a run like this. Coming undertrained with new shoes. What will happen? Will he prove all those myths? Bust them. You don't need training. You can wear new shoes. You can have a spicy curry the night before. Let's see how it works out. Ah, the sounds of the anthem are already ringing forth as we get close to the start of the famous Cape Town Marathon. Right, the question is now to figure out what is actually going on and where you've got to get to the start. There's so many people here, and there are some letters out there, but it's pretty impossible to see where you've got to go to start. Right, so this is Luke, and this is Luke's first marathon. So how's Luke feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling excited. The nerves haven't set in yet because I'm still standing here, but I'm keen.
And how was the training?
Yeah, the training was, it wasn't.
So it was a little bit undertrained, so you're coming in, you're fresh.
Yeah, very fresh, yeah.
Very fresh. Part of the fun is trying to discover where to start. So many people. Look, we seem to have located where it says Q, which is our start batch, so it's obviously somewhere that direction, heading out there. We are on the move again, hopefully getting closer to the start of this epic event. Right, it's getting real now. We are heading now, finally, to the start.
Top of the morning, guys. Top of the morning. You got this.
Right, now the atmosphere is pumping up. It's gotta be good now.
Don't worry, you got this. 10 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it out there. All the way from that door. There we go, ladies and
we're off.
2.2 kilometers.
There we go.
We will see you all at the finish line.
Right, as we hit the 2 kilometer mark, just 40 to go. Here we have past Table Mountain and along the N2. When can you run on a national road as the crowd stretch out into the distance? Some very close accommodation if you wanted to be close to the race. Doesn't look like the people have woken up to support. Sunday morning, they're still sleeping. And the big thing is the support. That's what you need when you're going to run. Look at that. Some runners provide you with entertainment as you go.
That's right, we're the sexy pictures, baby.
Yeah,
we have fun at the back. We
it.
don't care about the pace. We just want to have fun, man.
That's what it's about. That's the spirit of this race.
Enjoy the
Just
journey.
having the fun. Thanks for the music. Enjoy.
That's right.
Big element of this, all the marshals. Look at the marshals.
There we go. The faster you run, the faster I'm done. Keep going, guys.
Always the fun part. The water stops. Good to carry your own, but also nice if you like to grab something en route. Thing is to find your way through. Powerade. Let's give that a go. Right, time to get a little bit of energy in. 9 kilometers early, you've got to keep the energy up. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Let's do this, man. Come on. Lovely.
There's something about these runs which is just so iconic. It's the support of the people. You know, when you get to just see the ordinary people on the side of the road, people in the race, it really makes it so worth it. There's such a unity, and that's what makes South Africa special. Doesn't matter where they are on the economic ladder, who they are, race, gender, doesn't matter. Everyone comes out and support, and what makes Africa and South Africa such an amazing place. So we come to someone and find out, Luke, why?
For the Adidas voucher.
There we go, for the Adidas voucher.
That's my medal.
Right, there's still lots of support for us. It's still to get to the business end, but we like the support. That's what makes us worth it. We can do it. Look at the runners. Someone's still smiling. Look at that. Looks like he hasn't even started.
Yeah, you have to smile.
Really intelligent posters here. The all-important question. Right, we're at the 15-kilometer mark. You can't really trust that time, because that's the time since the actual start. We've been going 1 hour 34, and now we've got to start getting those muscles and the energy. Keep us going. Beautiful day for a stroll.
With the mountains next to us. Beautiful.
Come on, guys. You are looking good. Keep your legs. Let's do this, guys.
Okay, it's 18 k's in, and there are some problems with new shoes. Oh, Luke, it's a bit sore.
Yeah, quite sore. New shoes apparently isn't the method. No one told me I'm the pioneer to try it, so.
Prove all those lifts in bus era. You don't need training. You can wear new shoes.
Yeah, we keep going.
We keep going, getting to the sort of halfway mark, and we're getting the business end of all of this.
Yes!
Come on, here's a proper spot. Yeah. This is it. Dehydration. This has made it worth it.
I'll wait till the end when you get
Was there whiskey at the next stop?
Yeah,
Good day for a beer.
fantastic.
Oh, that was delicious. Right, so that was the beer stop. A little bit of there just to help you lubricate the legs and forget what this is all about as we close in on that halfway mark. Might need a few more of those as we keep going. Yes. That's what it's all about. Then do all things Christ who gives you the victory, and that's where you need your strength. He's hurting.
Yeah, I can't run now. Oh, I need a break.
Uh-oh. It's the leg.
Oh, I'm cramping as well. Just under halfway.
And here we have the halfway mark. Halfway, 21 k's. And this is where the race starts to get serious. Welcome to 21k, 21.1.
The real race begins.
The real race begins, but it's one step at a time. Like all things in life, one step at a time. That's the atmosphere here. It keeps you going, and you especially need it on this tricky part as we get into part 2. There's Luke behind me. It's battling a bit now. We're still at about 25 kilometers. We're getting into the business end of the run, but hopefully we can keep going.
Oh.
Walk at it. We've now reached the 30 kilometer mark. While 21 kilometers is halfway in distance, 30 kilometers is halfway emotionally, mentally, and probably physically. This is is the real challenge, is this now final 12 kilometers, because it's on top of the 30 kilometers you've already done. And so hoping that Luke can hold in there for his first marathon finish. And this is what you need to keep you going. You need this energy. As we make our way now through the city and up towards gardens. Right, the gardens is really pleasant, but it is an uphill. So we're slowly making our way up. See if we can get it to the top of this and then see how we go all that final sort of 10-kilometer push. Why do you run? Why are you doing this crazy thing?
For my health, man.
Yeah, that is an excellent reason. We're still hanging in there. 32 kilometers. The support is what's needed. Shaba, why are you running? What's the craziness? Why do you do this?
Hi. That's what they love of it.
That is an excellent reason. How are you feeling?
Tired, but the last 10k.
We're going to do it. You're going to do it.
I'm going to make it.
Well done. Keep going, Shaba. Right, here we have someone. I like it. He's carrying a spare tire.
Yes,
What's happening?
Oh, I need all over.
All over your tire?
Yes.
Is your friend?
Yes. And two ocean covered all over.
Everywhere you ran with your tire?
Yes.
Your tire got a name?
Yes.
What's the tire's name?
David.
David?
David is his name.
Okay.
Yes.
Well done. Keep going.
And you too.
Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
That's a 35-kilometer mark. Luke's still going, despite the pain. And the cramps are back. Will he make it? So close, but still so far.
Yeah, upper.
One of the big elements of running often are running buses. Trying to get to it at a certain time. Now we got one trying to get people in at 4:50. The real challenge with this part, sort of final 5 kilometers, is we head that direction and the runners are coming back that direction. So that's a little disheartening, because you've got to run about 2.5-3 kilometers that way before you turn around to get where they are, and they just right here. So it's testing the brain. You just got to keep on going. That's what marathons do. They're all about testing your resolve. And in that point, we have Luke still going, despite everything he's endured. 5 left. He's going to do it. I'm sure he is. Right, finally we get to the turn point where we can turn and head back. There was a long 3 or 4 k's this direction, but now it is the road back along the beautiful Sea Point promenade back to the end. Over 75 years of age and running. Well done.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's a long way.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
And then how many of you have done other marathons?
Oh, I haven't done a marathon in some 15 years plus.
Wow, and you've come and done this one?
Yeah.
What a testimony. So you just proved to me that it doesn't matter what age, it's just a number.
Well, and about that, it's been good so far.
Well, you're impressive. You've only got a couple of kilometers to go. Well done. Such an example. Keep going. Right, we have spotted some wildlife on the route. There's a chicken. Look at that.
It is one. Hey, good, how are you?
How's the chicken feeling?
You know, they say the wheels come off, eh? These feathers are coming off.
Well done. Keep going.
Thank you.
40-kilometer mark. So, Luke, how is it now?
It's good. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get this far. I'm sore. I've had a sore foot since kilometer 14, 15. Been cramping for the last 20. At the halfway mark, or 20 to 21, I was thinking, I don't think I can. There's 20 left. It's crazy. I'm so sore. But here we are. 2 left, or 1.5. Almost done.
You're going to do it.
Gonna do it.
Getting really close. One of the telltale signs is when you can hear the announcer in the distance. And here we have the final part. It looks like It's going to be done, despite the pain, despite the cramps, despite the sore feet.
Top 10, a brand new course record. A brand
Done it!
If you don't know,
Well done, Luke! And as the runners stream in, here in the big dome, here is the war zone. Well, this is the war zone of pains that you celebrate. Right, that was the Cape Town Marathon. It was an epic event. It was everything and more that I expected. It was this incredible, absolute major, which is what it should be, because it had such a mix of culture and entertainment. The way it was organized was incredible. The atmosphere, the people there were absolutely amazing. And it was now officially the biggest marathon in South Africa and probably all of Africa. That's amazing. And if that wasn't enough, you do that and you end up with one of the biggest medals that you could ever win for running a marathon. And I tell you, it's going to be well earned and well deserved. So it is a marathon after all, so you've got to put in the training, you've got to put in the effort, but it is an unbelievable event and it's something that you really want to experience. So hope you enjoyed it. That was the Cape Town Marathon.